Hello, hi guys. Okay. I'm a little interested about like what we're gonna do today because we're in the like the murderer's house this time, from what I remembered. And we know that Maya is stuck in this house somewhere. I wonder if it's like maybe like a basement situation, but I'm really curious if we're gonna find her. Okay, let's see. Just my plate. Hopefully find my time. Okay. What were we doing last time? I think I searched up here. Yeah, I just searched up a few places. Oh my god. I feel like I kind of have a good guess of what might happen. But we'll see. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. I thought this style was played before. Okay. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? You're an idol, Phoenix. You're an idol! Ugh. What is with me and feeling inferior today? Okay. Table. It's gonna give me the same response, isn't it?
A giant bicycle is flying through the air.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow!
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay, what about these? What are these?
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip through these. These are stuff we've read before. Oh, what can we investigate? Clean those. Okay. Yeah. There's another door over there. Oh. No, we should. We need to find Maya. She's in here. I haven't seen Maya in years. It's been 800 years. I can't move. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, do I have to find something? No way. No way, like, we can't inspect this. The butler isn't even here. Oh my gosh, Pearls, please. I love you, Pearls, but come on. Like, I need to find Maya. And we know she's in this apartment. No way. No way can I not actually move. Oh my gosh, I think I have to go back to the hotel. You've got to be kidding me. No way. Really? I need to backtrack what I have to do. Oh, I have to go here? Okay.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scrubby Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with the camera asking around at all the electronic stores.
Then, I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Cute. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Hmm? Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Girl! Wait, okay, maybe if... I mean, you eat other veggies, though, right?
Well, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. You guys gotta eat something, though. Yeah, I can't really talk to her. There's like... I've already said everything. Have to move around? Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Ingard tonight.
But, isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to that guard. Excuse me, sir.
Sir, give it, please. I need my client.
Visiting hours ended hours ago, so what's he watching over now?
Maybe he did something bad and he's standing there as punishment.
No, probably not. Somehow, I don't think that's it. No, I don't need to examine. He's always there. It's always that guy, too. Okay, Miles, are you in here?
It's feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we've finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. Decisive witness? You mean for the Engard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. I gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Oh no! It's gonna be like our friends! Oh god!
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnappers, the man, and now this. I can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah! Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. He gave me permission! Oh, he gave Phoenix permission! Yippee! Oh my god.
What?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Actually, now I'm really curious because, like, in the game, it shows like the prosecutor always has the police, helping them, but like with a lawyer, like the defending lawyer doesn't have like police. Is that like something that usually happens in real life? I'm really curious about that now, because I guess that would make sense. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. That's awkward. Hopefully they don't actually like interact with each other. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Ooh! I want to hear Emma Engard's. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Okay, be very specific on your question, Phoenix. Edward just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Engard. What's wrong? Mr. Engard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. Yeah, you seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Matt's secret. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career and had been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what the secret is? Please? He's gonna be like, nah, yeah! He's hiding something! How many? 5! Oh my god, that's the most we've ever gotten. I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche locks. And there's 5 of them! Pearls! There's 5! You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what that is. Do you, dude? Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. It's a lie. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste in Pax's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? He's gonna go. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Girl! Don't hide! Don't hide! Don't hide that fact. You're gonna look more guilty to me.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? Like green peas?
Let's go eat at one later, okay? After we find Maya. Ugh, I got cut off the pizza dude at the shop. Well, I mean, it's pretty late. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off of the topic and talk about something else, okay? Another? Mr. Engard, are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? Okay. Can I switch people? Or no? Okay, we need to save. Because that is a lot of locks, and we are going to die if we press the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah. So I guess once I'm done with talking with him, I can switch with Andrews. Unless that was actually like a choice I can only pick one, and I'm like, oh frick. You know, I didn't know that. Usually it would be like I could talk with everyone, but I guess not. Hopefully it's not. That's not the case. It has been a long time since I've used the Magatama. Oh my god, this is so much. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole night that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Okay.
Let's find out. Yippee!
Picture of the hallway right after the murder. That wouldn't really help us. That's Andrews, so we know that. Okay. Let's start from here. Glossy photo of Maya push onto me. Okay, definitely not that. Seems like Nick's samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. So it could be something like this, maybe. The camera was oh, hold on. What? Oh, I actually pressed the wrong button. Okay, at least I didn't accidentally press anything. Hold on, let's do that again. Or you know what? Maybe we could look through our stuff first. So we know he was looking, paying attention, but how? Not this one. The Lada's camera. So it's an article about the victim was in this case. No. An article from the tabloid Gossip Land. A superstar in an ultra hot mega secret love scandal. Where did we find this? With Lada. I think we found this with Lada. Beautiful manager. Like, you would pay attention though. Like, he should have there's no way he would have he wouldn't have paid attention for Juan. Besides like the murder and the secret, also your manager's involved with a relationship with him. Wouldn't you be kind of concerned? Because your manager is connected to you, right? Because like there's no way. A map of the crime scene. So Engard and Kurita. You know, it's strange. They're both across each other with the map. I don't think it might be this one for the first statement, but it's strange that there are like, I would assume they would pick their rooms, right? So why would they be conveniently side by side in the hallway? If they hate each other, then they would have been in separate locations. Why in like the same hallway, right? Unless he was trying to spy on Kurita. Where's Kurita's fingerprints? Not this one. Not this one either. On Kurita's murder scene. There's nothing here. No. Is he Celeste? Shock from Celeste's impacts of suicide. Time of death was strangled with a scarf and stabbed with a knife. Victim's knife is on the... Victim's blood is on the knife with Engard's fingerprints. So no, not that one. I would say would be probably the letter. Actually, you know what? Are we... No, I think we have everything. I hope we have everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, what? Let's just wing it. Okay. Oh my god, my health is that bad. You have got to be kidding me. Well, Mr. Engard? Hold on a second. I'm gonna consult my friend, okay? He said I should snort while I give a good laugh. Okay, here I go. Okay, what about the other one? I can't believe he can be so flippant at a time like this. Mr. Engard, I don't think you need to snort while you laugh, really. I know you paid close attention to- okay. Okay, so maybe it's the map, then. No, it's not the map. Okay, so maybe there is some evidence I need to find. Bruh. Okay, we're gonna go back. Let me just load. Yep. Cause I need all that health. Okay, we're gonna move. Maybe there could be something in the hotel. Again, I have to check. Hotel lobby. Okay. Viola room, living room. Do I have to present anything to you? I don't think. Because we just came here. Anything that's gonna trigger? Oh my god. Why does that bear have a banana? Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna find anything. It can't be the- so it's not the map and the letter. How was he paying attention to him? Maybe the tabloid? I mean, I guess it could be the tabloid. I don't know, what would I need to ask you? Do I need to present anything? Maybe, can you give me anything? Oh. Okay, let's just give you everything. Let's see if I can get any, like, any new information. Because you're the only one I can really talk to right now. You have anything to say to this? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, we're gonna go for the tabloid. And then if the tabloid doesn't go well, then I'll just have to go down the list. Yeah, it really doesn't matter where. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Oh! Mr. Powers. Mr. Powers, I forgot what voice I gave you.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow. Oh, you're the witness for tomorrow! Oh.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. He said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Not a crime. Poor guy. So about the testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet, but it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important. What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
What do you think it is, that lawyer? the detective was talking about.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? I think you have a lot of acquaintances. And I think you have a few good friends. And a maybe good ex. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Oh, okay. He would never really turn a pretty face away if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Ow, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. No, you did nothing wrong. But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in this world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over me. Oh, the manager? He's manager, you know? Ah, okay, so maybe it is the tabloid. Or Adrian Andrews herself, for the profile pic. Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic? I mean, he had a crush on her. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world will have this dazzling sort of image, right? Like you're a celebrity too. Dazzling sort of image, but are you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, British kind of guy, you see? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? Even Miss Impact's.
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about the mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. M. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad from Juan, that is. That couldn't be. You know, Engard might have wrote that note. And she thought it was Juan.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita?
Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide that suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome! Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or how about I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay, before we do that, anything? You have any comments? Comments to anything? Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. But I'm really sorry, I don't know a thing about it. Okay, we're going down the list. Just in case you say anything important. That kidnapper. Has he said anything since then? Well, he tried, but there was a lot of interference. I see. That radio interference. Who would have thought it was caused by a spy camera? I like that he commented about that. Hey, that article, is that from the Gossip Land? Yeah, I guess so. You too. I absolutely love that magazine. You too. Oh, they wrote a little something about me once. Steel Samurai's Midnight Dine and Dash.
Dine and Dash?
I bought 10 copies of that issue, you know. Do you think we could somehow get back to this article? The Jammin' Ninja made me want to ride a guitar, you know. I wanted to be cool like him, so I went out and bought one. Can you play, though? Oh, that's nice. But you don't understand. I can't get a single sound to come out of it. Girl, why? Because I sort of tripped on it and crushed it the day after I bought it. Girl! We need to get another one, then. I can't believe Miss Andrews tried to frame Matt. Those two have such a strange relationship with each other, don't they? Looks like Mr. Powers is just as in the dark about things as I am. Well, he's not really close to them, so I guess I don't have a choice other than to get to talk to the two of them myself. I can't believe— oh. Do you wanna look at this bloody button? You wanna look at a knife? You wanna look at an autopsy report? Another autopsy report? Or another autopsy report? Okay. Well, you wanna look at this photo? You wanna look at this card? It looks like a pretty cool card. Okay, thanks for your information, my guy. Let's go back to the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's go hear Adrian Andrews. Just in case if we need her information when we talk with Matt. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. Engard. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Matt Engard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard a rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. He wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. That suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Engard? That's simple. Because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figured it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Oh! Oh, she has one! Okay. A psyche lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer, to be honest. You're more like my enemy.
But...
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say... revenge. To present anything to her. I don't care what the reason was. It's unforgivable that he hit Celeste's suicide note. But you don't have any proof that she left a suicide note behind, right? Celeste. She always believed there was a right and a way and wrong way to do anything. She would have left a note. I wholly believe that. Stop it! I don't want to remember the hopelessness and despair I felt back then.
Hurry up and put that away, Mr. Nick.
I'm so sorry. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. I feel like you've been shut down a lot of times, Nick. You know, there was only one thought running through my head at the time. With this, I can finally expose Nat's true nature to the world. His true nature? I wonder why she's saying that, but not telling me what his true nature is. But for me, I think I'd be happy to finally get that kind of thing off my chest. Like, I wonder how bad is it? What about this? It was near Juan's dead body. I noticed it when I went to fill the glass. And then when I realized that Juan was dead, I completely panicked. That's when I must have unconsciously picked his card up and put it in my pocket. As for why, I simply don't know. I was the one who organized the whole press conference. Juan wanted to deal with the most damage possible to Matt's career, and that's why he was killed. It's quite simply a story of cause and effect, yes. It appears to me that rumor was started by Juan himself. Oh, Mr. Kurita, but I'm Matt's manager, remember? I think he wanted to embarrass Matt through his relationship with me.
But didn't Mr. Kurita like you?
There weren't any feelings of love between us. For me, it was about getting Celeste's suicide notes. For him, it was about wounding Matt's pride, so it was just kind of like a deal for both convenience. For both of them. That's all it was.
That's...
Poor Pearls is in shock. She sees how cruel the world can really be. A poor girl. She's seen a lot, though. So there was a nickel samurai costume inside of this case, correct? Yes, there was. I even personally carried it there for the studio. I always thought it was such a childish thing to dress up and wear a costume like that. I never thought that I would wind up using it myself that night. The freaking glass. When I was pouring that glass of juice, I honestly had no idea that Juan was dead.
I see.
I really am a terrible woman, aren't I? One moment, I'm thinking of looking after him, and the next, I'm stabbing him in the chest with a knife. Okay. That's all we have to say to you. Now let's present. I hope it's gonna be simple from this one, lock. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Engard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Clear the Shelly. Oh yeah. Also, hello. Hi, Money Money. How's your day? kind of just started. Miss Andrews, a woman who had lived by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
And I think I know who.
That would make her take revenge. To Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engard, it would mean that he must have some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Okay, there was something that Power said. It was... Okay. So he wanted... He didn't want Celeste, he wanted, Andrews. Matt, I'm meaning. Oh my gosh, it takes 3 bars. So this should be easy. I'm trying to think here. Can you explain the relation between Celeste and Matt? What would be the thing? Because I really think he wrote the suicide. Like, he led her to her suicide, for sure. Relation. It has to be one of these. No, not this one. During Andrew's shock from Celeste's impacts of suicide. Not this one. Found by Juan Korea. Was her suicide note hidden? This one probably. Hold on. Wine glass. Guitar case. Tablet has nothing to do with Celeste though. So... The killer. And then this thing. No, it can't be that. Wait, can you explain to me the relationship between... Yeah, I think it's this. It's the... This first. I think it's this first. Oh, no, it's wrong. That's it. Yes. And what sort of relation is this supposed to explain? Well, Miss Impacts and Mr. Engard's. Before you start, Mr. Wright, perhaps I should first request to see proof that your brain is wired correctly. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself any further, your soul would wither. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Made too many mistakes. I only made 1 mistake! Okay. So, besides her... So, it might be just this thing. It could be this. Profiles. Nothing. Nothing I can think of, so... Okay.
Let's do this again.
It's not that either? What? What could have it been? What is the relationship? What? Is this some information I haven't found yet? Maybe it is. I don't know what it could be. With the relationship between them. Let's move. Do I need to talk to them both, like, separately to get more information? Oh. What the heck?
Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. I think I'm assuming Maya put that ringtone for him. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he got shot? He got shot? No, he didn't. Did he get shot? Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office. Or he got kidnapped. Oh god. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh. Hello? He got cut off.
Well, what's going on, Mr. Nick?
She said we need to go back to the office right now.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about? Mr. Nick, pull yourself together!
Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow I doubt that. Smiling. What happened to Edgeworth, pal? Oh my god, what happened to Edgeworth? What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and gotta go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought the spy camera.
What? Huh?
This quickly. And this bear is what gave them away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. Figured out we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
What?
Wait, shh, Pearls. And go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in the room?
Matt Engard.
Huh?
Matt Engard, your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Oh shit, dude! Oh fuck! Are you sure you heard right that the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for the $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Receipt. That's all you have. No, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Engard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Engard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Engard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. A receipt for $3,800. Proof Engard bought a stuffed bear identical to one in evidence. Ooh, we are so fucked. We're so fucked. Oh god. So what about the spy camera we found? That was the dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. For now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refilled into the court record. I don't know you want to give up, pal. Never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Engard.
What? Why would Mr. Engard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of those rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him? Mr. Engard, I mean. Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I had to put on a good face for Pearls. Engard, what in the world have you done? Anything else we could talk to you about? Okay. Anything new in the Criminals Affairs department? Because there's okay. No. Let's go back to the criminal ward, the detention center. Oh, what the fu- Okay. We're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't know that ignorance is bliss. Well, not in this case, pal! We need to know what the fuck you did! But if you really want to know, let's talk. Yeah, I really want to talk with you. Could you please take a look at this? I know it may not seem important to you. Well, if it's not important, then I'd rather be in bed. If I don't get my 12 hours of beauty sleep, my skin's gonna wrinkle up like a prune, dude.
You know, he's right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there.
I swear, after this case is over, I'm going to get lots and lots of sleep. Okay.
Let's save our game! Yay!
Okay. Now we have more stuff to pin, like why he was paying attention to Krita now. My god, 5! Oh, we got this too! I didn't see that. Changes the footage is taken by the spy camera to the radio waves and transmits the data. And then this is a receipt. A receipt for $3,800. Proof Engard bought a stuffed bear identical in one in the evidence. Someone used his camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with his transmitter. Wow. But, dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? This thing. Spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those fans of those too. Huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... you! Mr. Engard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did that bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on! This is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg, right? Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. This one. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Engard. It's from when you bought the stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from that is I spent $3,800. I got to the department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. What? What kind of toothbrush do you have? And a $3,800 toothbrush! It's ivory. And it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew! Elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, even you gave him an autograph. Did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Okay, 3 more. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like a stupid lawyer to talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No. No, fuck you, no. No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. and what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is it's the tabloid, right? Adrian Andrews. There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita. You were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man! Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff. Juicy. Look, we could get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stopped paying attention to us, then it'd be at the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews, and there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Oh, is it this? It has to be this. It has to be that. I think that's the only thing. What is that card? Maybe he doesn't know about the card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name, Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth out. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Engard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a star, you're here just as you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Haran Kurita. Real master behind the whole murder is... you, Matt Engard. And here I thought I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Oh my god! Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Engard, you really did hire. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lord. Oh, shit! Oh, no. Oh! What? 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 This is another look. He's been hiding that the whole time. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Engard. He has a juice now! He has a glass! My guy! Police officer! Are you not seeing this shit right now? The police officer's just like standing there. He's like not hearing any of this shit, or he's just like he heard this shit and he's just like, oh okay, this is just a normal Tuesday. Like, oh my god! Okay, I don't know if I should change. Maybe I should just like leave the voice. It would kind of be funny if he just had the same voice though. Matt and Matt's secret. Motive for murder. Okay, we're saving this. No fucking way! Yo, I love this plot twist now. So this is the first time we're actually defending a killer. I feel like that was bound to happen, but I also heard people say like he's never, like, Phoenix has never lost a case, so I assumed there was, like, it was, like, I just heard, like, something that was wrong. And then he was, like, the killer then. This is cool, though! Oh my god! Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really? So you are Shelly the killer's client. Also, how did you get that scar? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What did you mean?
And that woman, featuring it, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Han is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
You're lying! What terrible...
It was your past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secrets. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't about blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth, care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. Oh. So we can frame the assassin instead of him. With that, I can keep him by bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Is that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Oh man! Dude, this guy thought of everything! Huh.
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up. And I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita?
Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Engard's secret would have...
Ah, well that's what we call taking advantage of that situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then that situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead.
Let me tell you something, I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. I was fucking desperate, man, for Maya. Everyone, all working their butts off for me at Endgard. Aw, did you leave that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked you if you had killed Juan Kurita. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Well, he didn't. That's the thing. It was a very tricky question. Hey, now. I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya.
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed off of you You lose. You scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it up my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-winner solution. I'll get you for this! That's such a cliche phrase. Han said something like, just like this, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turn out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. God damn! Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. Edgeworth? Adrian? Edgeworth! The starting line of this case. How long have you been standing there? Edgeworth. I don't care how for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. We haven't talked with Andrews yet, so we might have to go back. Well, right. What are you gonna do if you plan on changing your strategy?
No! We can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. But what should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at the time I didn't really understand what a prosecutor was. Hold on, you drink water. Hold on, I have a little bit of a headache. Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in the court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. Now, right, it's your turn. My turn. The turntables! What is the thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find that answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Find Engard, that man is really— Ugh! It doesn't matter who— every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense. But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't it exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, maybe true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Engard an acquittal, that isn't the proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But look at this mess we're in. I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win this case, I still lose in the end. I don't know what to do. Right. What do you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human. You and I. You want to save someone. You want to save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That's...
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Francesca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francesca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed. You are so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me, so that's why we broke up. However, you're mistaken. What do you do? Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Are you saying that to why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer is that something you will find out on your own. Have faith in you will see it before your verdict is ready tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Beep beep beep.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an equitable tomorrow? My. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't see your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Master Engard's sake? Why are you doing this for the cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. I am a man who hires an assassin just as much as a killer himself. I believe you're asking me for a reason as to why am I doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. But what the heck is that, an aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That's why what is called client relations, and it is a part of my assassin's duty. An assassin's duty. We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I did to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer. Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep on your end of the bargain... Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see that she receives a nice, long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace his signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Meow!
That cat in the end, he's like, what the fuck? Why is there a cat at the end?
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission. Oh, that. Sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be! That cat, can it?
What is it?
I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engard Mansion immediately. Alright. You hurry over as well then. Don't lose your hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. But really, I feel like it has just begun.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go! Everyone move! Let's go! Maya!
Please answer us! Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. Can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer, and I feel like, yeah. He and Engard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. The bear! Why is there a bed here?
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! And there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. A bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through the little door? This door. It's locked! Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Slam. Slam, crash. Yo, it's the same room! There's no one here! From the looks of this room, I would say this is Enguarde's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. Antenna from sending and receiving radio signals in the VCR. Check inside the desk! If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, they'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No!
But there's no mistake that someone used this record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Examine! Enhance! Enhance! It's Enguarde's computer. Mayo, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
But Mr. Nick, where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. It's a VCR and antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had the tape, it would have been really helpful.
A huge television and speakers room loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on TV like this.
yeah, that's what she'd say. Ugh, I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya of all things considered. Table. It's a very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there.
Why wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick?
Hidden passageway? Can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like Enguarde taped all of his own shows. It's like... what a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit out. Why are you talking about pearl?
I don't think 10 with me would fit, Mr. Nick. Why are you talking about me? That's kind of weird. There's a little door for Shu in this back door.
I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. Okay. Nothing else? Move. Oh. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. Now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah. You're right. We're so close, I can tell. We're already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of the district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Sis. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impax, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Enguarde's mansion?
And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Oh, this is the thing we can give to Andrew. Found the Enguarde mansion with love. Celeste is written on it.
Ugh!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
The suicide note might be in there? Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya. It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message!
But what?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Enguarde a guilty sentence, okay? If if you get that creepy slime bag, I'm not guilty. I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. That's it for now. Nick, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. That's... No! Mystic Maya! Right?
Oh, right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, I'm nothing. What? What do you mean nothing? I searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? It's all coming together. Oh my god! Miss Andrews' psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open the last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your psyche lock. I was like, my psyche what? Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secrets. Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me, if you can. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Edgard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. Oh. And the picture. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of stuff. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No. That's alright, it was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Dang. It was just because we just didn't find all the evidence yet. Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes. Because of Matt. But
because Mr. Engard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. Oh. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple.
They were a couple, weren't they?
There was anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened.
But... and why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impax.
That wasn't the end of it. The day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. And that's why she would never again be hurt by Matt. She chose to die. And then, Juan discovered her body. He hid her notes.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaged to his refreshing, like a spring breeze image. In any case, when his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's the word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all, dang. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide notes. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I hadn't even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I am a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation. Or with what I know now. To be continued. Damn! Damn! Okay, a lot of our answers were, like... a lot of answers were given to us. So I think this is gonna be the last chapter? I mean, last part of... yeah. Huff. Huff. Grr. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh, this again. This is from the beginning. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney! Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! Ah, we got killed by the javel. I've had this dream before. Someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. Oh my god. March 23rd, 9:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 3. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Ugh.
Now listen up. You'd better get Engar a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag not guilty, I'll never forgive you either. Ever.
Maya. Phoenix. Phoenix! Mia! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know. She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst part of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. She's probably been in this situation before too. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Oh, it's that cursed Engard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I didn't mean it. You really mean, pal. Gumshoe, no! Gumshoe, I'm really sorry. Where are you? They left me to join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal. And you have some sort of lead. Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down. We're going to do everything we can to find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get Engar the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true, I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. Have to make the trial last longer. If you go at Mr. Engar Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. And you actually do have a lot of friends! You have good friends, Phoenix. I guess you have good friends. You're just good people around you. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. The power of friendship! Yes! Yeah. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. March 23rd, 10 a.m.
Hold his own session for the trial of Matt Engard.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now,
Oh, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Edgeworth, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those which she cannot escape.
Then you're saying that she is guilty after all.
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews was nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that?
Looks like a shell. This is a calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin? You say?
Yes, Juan Corrido was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client is, so to speak, is Matt Engard.
What a surprising turn of events!
I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safety and our sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today.
Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, that's, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him, in a way, yeah.
Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, sorry, but, well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, he visited the defendant's room. Is that correct? Yes, I didn't know that. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about what you went to Mr. Engard's room. Okay, sure. Visit to Matt's room. After that awkward ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of the room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then they gave up and went back. Guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. Oh, talking with the bellboy. I mean, the bellboy was the butler, though. He was the assassin. If one assumes that the person Mr. Engard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you playing?
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just about going to have to charge in head first, right? Okay, let's save. The defendant's room. Why did he go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I wanted to say congrats.
What's wrong? Why did you stop?
But Mr. Wright! What is it? You're going to try to trick me in the corner, aren't you? Huh? I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer! No one said you were, Mr. Powers, and I'm not gonna pin it on you, you're good. No, please, don't trick me! Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy! Every time. Well, I mean, that did happen to Adrian Andrews, and he was probably there to see all that stuff happen. Witness. I will personally talk to defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. So sorry.
So, you went to the defendant's room and then...
Hey, wait a minute. When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? I'm been getting a lot of L's lately. Are you sure that was Matt Engard? Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the cynical samurai mask then. If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? At first, what do you mean by that? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on the tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I didn't think he was on a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry. I guess I'm going to have to wait patiently on this one. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct? Yeah. The bellboy just wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. Not in Japan. I heard it's not seen greatly if you give a tip. Does it seem, it sounds like... Is it seen as offensive?
So, how long did you watch the two of them?
Not more than a minute or two, I think. So who are those guests you're talking about? You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disapproved of you. I was like, oh wait, oh yeah, sorry. I forgot that he invited us too. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave you seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her. I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for a very long time. Okay. What am I supposed to present? Because pressing doesn't work here. So not this one. Standing there in front of his room, still in his costume. But at the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his samurai costume. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. So I watched the two of them for a while and then I went back. The footage, the transmitter. What do I present? This is a strange thing to, like, try to, like, deny. Press everything. This is, okay, I'm kind of confused what to do here. Oh, after the award ceremony. Wait, but he heard there was a press conference ticket. Would it be this? Maybe it's this one. Because he said he wanted to watch it. The award ceremony, I went back by myself to Matt's room. I was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking about with someone else, and I thought it was the bellboy. Oh my gosh. Frick. I don't know. I just feel like this is a weird thing to, like, present. I don't feel like it's a... I need to press on some of the thing. I know he said maybe press wouldn't work, but like I'm confused what to do here. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip giving its hits to himself? Oh yeah, that's it. You really know your job.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy? Right. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Oh, well, you see, Matt's not a penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was. But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got into his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. Let's do this one first. What was shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers? Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps.
I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is not no in my courts.
No, that's not what I meant after all. In the smack of middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches.
A line of stitches?
Yeah, that was straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin. Almost like it was a thread snapped all the stuff in his head would come spilling out. Is he the only one who thought that was kind of weird for a bellboy? Like, nobody commented on that, except Powers, and I was like, is no one gonna think that was kind of strange for a bellboy? He was there. At Engard's house. He was the butler!
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. That means Engard was talking with the killer then. If that fact were to be exposed, Engard would be declared guilty in a blink. Phoenix, we have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. Yes, Chief.
You sure you don't have anything you would like to say, Mr. Wright?
What did you say? Just say, Your Honor.
Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Now then, Master Powers, please continue with your testimony.
Edgeworth notices. What about the other one? I wonder what he would say with the tip. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much? Would you please clarify that in the courts? About how much you would say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash?! Well, how interesting. Oh.
Well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Objection! The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. I thought you get like a good pay though.
So supposing the roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment?
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida.
Then the bellboy, the witness saw.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Oh, hold your horses now! Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley, the killer.
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the killer. But really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that the bellboy began again later on that night. What?
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes sir. Right away. The second time. This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean, he's right though. Thank you very much, that is all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done, there's still more. Let's first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer, then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if the bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh. This is no laughing matter. And what time was it? Well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. by that time?
You're not rough one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
So sorry. I thought I would maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. I mean, if I was asked about, like, what time did they do this thing? For, like, a murder case or something, I wouldn't really remember the specific time as well. I would be like, night? It was in the morning? I don't remember the specific time. And that's when the bellboy saw earlier came out of the room. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Yeah. And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all, the scar. But you see, well, he had the stitches in his face. Ugh. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of? The victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright. Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why then Sibid grin? Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next. Well, the bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed? The bellboy was out one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. It called that a little strange too, wouldn't you? Oh my gosh, I've just noticed. What the fu- I just noticed the chat was not appearing in the stream the whole entire time. Wait, huh? Oh, that's weird. I'm not sure why it's not showing. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't realize it was not showing this whole time in the stream. I am so sorry, guys. Let me see if I can find us out real quick. You know, I'm realizing, I think maybe it's not showing because, like, earlier my OBS said it was out of connection. I didn't think it would not show everything. Hold on, is it just not showing on every side? What happened? What? I'm confused. Okay. The URL is here. Yeah, so the URL is working. Wait, then why is it not working? Huh? Let me do this again. Maybe I need to make like another chat overlay. I wonder if I need to do that. Okay, this is just gonna be me trying to check what the fuck is going on with my chat. That's so strange. We need to use the oval one. Oh, that's so strange. Yeah, the chat specifically is gone. Like, everything else is fine. Like, I see it's all in here. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I think Stream Elements is not working on my OBS. Is there something wrong going with Stream Elements today? Okay, let me see if we can find another alternative. If we might have to just use the regular chat if I can find that out, because I'm not sure why the Stream Elements is not working. That is very strange. I might have to work that out after stream. Refreshing is not working. Okay. Let's just test it out.
Let's make another chat.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that. I'm a little worried. Okay. Ooh. Does this work? It's showing. It's not showing. Okay. What is interactive? No, it's not there. Oh, what the heck? What happened with Stream Elements? Like the Twitch alerts. The Twitch alerts are working, but not through Stream Elements. It's just from the regular, like the regular Twitch alerts they gave you from the site, but not from Stream Elements, basically. Chat. Twitch. It might take me a while. And I am really close to being... I might have to cut it after, talking with Mr. Powers, to be honest. So it is getting late on my side. Oh man. If I can't get the Twitch chat on here, through just like the Twitch chat overlay, then I think I'm just gonna go on with the stream. And I will try my best to fix it, after my stream, because that is so strange. Huh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can see it. This is pretty bad. That is so bright. Yeah, that's so bright. Okay. Okay, that's the chat room for now. I'll fix it. Oh, hold on. I'll fix the stream elements one after. But this is gonna be the temporary one for now. It's clear, right? Like, it's hard to see, but it's gonna, like, when we get to, like, another different color palette, it'll show. I just have it usually on, like, white text. Moving on.
I agree that it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
Is it really the unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers testimony slide or not? Should I pull a fast one? We need to delay him! There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. But there really is. Really, really is. There really, really isn't.
Objection!
If you two are than being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed ever. Your Honor, I ask the witness's previous statements be supplanted with the new one. Edgeworth, are you going to do whatever you can to make that bellboy look suspicious?
You see, very well, this court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. Well, it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest room empty-handed. Yeah, so we had okay.
Hold it!
So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand, and there was a bottle of juice and wine glass on it. Juice. What kind of juice was it? I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice. If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would out empty-handed. The juice was left into the room. That's why he was left empty-handed. Some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now. Proof? Huh. Sounds like another job for the court record. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us. But he really is the assassin, you know? Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, you're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. Let me save my game here.
Objection!
Mr. Powers. Yes? You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it might just be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and... So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Oh my god. You're accusing somebody by how they look, Mr. Powers. Well, there's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is
the crime scene.
There is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Kurita's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at this, what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here. Anyone can clearly see that it was a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy has just brought this to Mr. Kurita's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
But it would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
But you can prove that Mr. Kurita was already dead at the time.
Oh, this is Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
I blame you for leading me down this route. It's your fault.
I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? He knows he's gonna win though. Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-handed. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Huh? What? The bellboy? Well, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier?
Sorry, it slipped my mind. That's usually what happens with all these witnesses. They're like, oops, it slipped my mind. Whoopsies. Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, got to focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones. So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they are made of leather? Oh, this is a very strange take, Phoenix.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest?
Oh yes, please tell us more.
Okay. One more, I think. Their second meeting. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat.
So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room.
Yeah, I kinda saw that by accident. Some accident? I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven.
I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. And not. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me? I may be a poor, underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying.
Oh, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers?
Oh, from the door of the bathroom with my left eye and this sort of sneaky spy- Girl! I knew he was spying! He wants the drama. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over us or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. I said hold it. Okay. That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Oh, okay. I should probably ask him only one question at a time. So who took this something the bellboy handed off? Actually I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
Only an arm!
Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face. Yeah.
Well, it was Mr. Ingard's room, correct? So it could have been Mr. Ingard himself, I'd say.
And then, what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing. He gave something to this person. Yeah. And what was this something? If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it the something, would I?
But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. You sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers?
I think it was something kind of small. I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all he could see was the person's arm. Yes, it was just like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, is that all? Do you really this really important?
Of course, Your Honor. I think this is the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the clients.
Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was that was handed to the bellboy.
Well, let's see. I think it was... no.
If you remember, please add it to your testimony.
Yes, sir. Some sort of wooden statue. A statue? Or maybe a bear. Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. If I saw the actual thing, I'd probably remember, you know? Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm going to have to come up with whatever the statue thing is to show it to him. You're going to have to trust your instinct on this one and take a chance, Phoenix. Well, Mr.
Powers, let's continue with your testimony. What did the bellboy do after that?
Okay, say no more. Say no more, sir. I know what it is. This thing.
Objection!
What was the point of that pregnant pause?
Where did the objection come from? Well, speak up.
It was me, Your Honor. Wait, what is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen when I show it this.
Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, for your next deep breath. Mr. Powers, that's something you saw. Was this item? Bro, it tricked me for a moment of like thinking that I got it wrong when everybody just like did ... I was like, what? It's wrong? What do you mean the bear was wrong? It says wooden, a bear. And I was like, it got me for a moment. Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Ah, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at Matt Engard's mansion.
At the defendant's house.
Oh, dude, Mr. Powers is like he's like bending over, like he's like scared. Poor guy.
What does this mean?
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelly the killer assassinated Juan Corrida in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
Then, the bear being found at Mr. Engard's mansion would mean...
It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt Engard is the killer's client.
Order, order, order! I said order! Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you.
Yeah. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edward would have. I almost forgot that he knew about it too.
I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue the trial.
I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we're overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Wright.
There are still a few points left that we have not fully explained. What are you trying to pull?
Oh well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further?
Powers' testimony. The person who received the bear itself. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable.
The bear, Mr. Wright.
This was found at Mr. Engard's mansion. However, Mr. Engard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home.
Oh.
I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Engard who took this bear to his mansion. But the killer himself. Ooh.
Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken the bear home.
Phew, disaster averted. It looks... No! You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Engard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. I can't believe it, that butler. All this time he was the killer. The killer and Engard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Engard's mansion as its butler.
What a bold move!
The bear figure was brought back to Engard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Engard had him to do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I have to try. I have to find something else.
What do you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to?
I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
Well, what? There's still another one.
There is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point. What are you trying to pull?
Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further?
More! There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony was very unclear, and that is in the identity of the person who received the bear. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of... Oh! happened? Well, what? Huh? Okay.
What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. What?
Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm. But, the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it. You've gotta be kidding me! Are you sure of that, Miss Pastor Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai.
Order! Looks like you've dug your own grave yet again.
Damn it! How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt Engard is the Nickel Samurai.
Thanks to the defense, we've made all that clearer. I think we've heard enough. We know now. We know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion.
Dig it, Powers!
As well as who it was that received the bear for the assassins in this room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Madengard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand over my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out like this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated to this truth.
Any last objections, Mr. Wright?
Well, what should I do?
Oh no, nuts!
There is only one way for me to drag the trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Phoenix, no! Your Honor! Right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number one. He accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two. That very same figurine was found at Engard Mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person.
What are you saying?
What am I saying? Is it's possible a different person is the killer's real clients.
A real client?
Ooh, who are you gonna blame? Yes. This is all you have.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer's real client, and therefore the real murderer?
No! We are presenting! The only thing I can think of would be Adrian again. We have to bring Adrian down again. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? You could say the butler too, but I don't know. Oh my god. It's either we have to bring Adrian down again or maybe the butler. I don't think Powers! No way are we gonna blame Powers. No way. That would be horrible. But then again, like Phoenix said, we have to do a dirty trick, right? So... It's not that, right?
Adrian Andrews.
Oh, yes. We already know that she tried to frame Matt Engard for the crime. By wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, you could probably pin that. Wait. Oh. Then that nickel samurai arm that I saw. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. Miss Andrews in like the freaking trial. Maybe she's like in the trial room right now. She's like, you've got to be kidding me. Not it again. Why am I being blamed for this again? This poor girl being the scapegoat.
But what about Mr. Engard?
If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. Engard's mansion.
It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this?
I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell Engard did it. Can't believe the defense would go so far to pin the guilt onto someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's murder of all things. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this one fight, I can't give up now.
Order! 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 All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom.
Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with the what-if game.
It's what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. He knows, Mr. Wright? Even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did specially bring the bear to Ingrid right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. And I'm sure that once this court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon the witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews.
And who would that be?
It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. Again?
I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in the time.
Yes, Your Honor. March 23rd, 11:54 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian.
I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick,
But Pearls, where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away.
Oh, Maya! Maya might have done it. A really strong power.
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is...
It's from Gumshoe.
How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal?
Oh, freak my throat. Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto.
Phew, that's good, pal.
And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are?
We still don't have any leads, but...
What? We don't have any more time!
If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful.
I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, if I got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued, but have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent. Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. But Mia! It looks like Maya was unconscious just until a few minutes ago. Wait, you mean that are they talking about a circus tent from the last the last trial had to do with a circus? I wonder if it's the same place.
As soon as she woke up, she called for me.
So it was Maya that called to you for away.
She's locked in a dusty little room right now.
But I could see its circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now?
There's only one, pal. The very big circus.
Dude, no, they're gonna get involved in this. Yo, we're gonna get the characters back from the very big circus? From the last trial? Maya's somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent.
What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle in the map. We're on a 300-foot radius from the rain's tent. Hurry.
And I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox.
Okay, what else?
What else, Maya? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. I felt like it was in an old office building. Maybe the 3rd floor or something. I heard her, an old office building. Good stuff, pal. Oh, good. Oh.
Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal?
Dude, Edgar is hearing all of this. Mia, Maya's not hurt, right?
She's in pretty bad state.
Phoenix, she's being starved. Oh, shit. Gumshoe, please hurry.
Looks like we're out of time.
Are you alright, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Did Edgard hear all of that, though? He's like with us right now. Okay, we're close. Ooh.
Court will now reconvene.
The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his clients. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to this question will provide us with the main name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand.
She's like, not again!
Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness's stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have.
You have seen it before. That's right.
That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets?
Alright.
Why? Why does she?
On the bear figurine.
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart with one piece at a time. Its center is a small cavity, with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it?
Yes, looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
It looks like there's really was something to that bear after all.
Yeah, I thought it was like a mic or something or a camera.
A puzzle. That's right.
It looks like an ordinary figurine.
True enough. People who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? So you can take it apart. And how would you go about doing that?
Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh, this is the most interesting.
Boy, in his new toy, it's like he's 5 all over again. Why is it appearing like from left to right, dude?
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on.
Girl! I think he's lost it.
So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart?
And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
And this is a present from you.
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for one.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews.
Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there aren't that many people with the same bear in this country.
But this looks like it can be easily broken, especially if someone wanted to get what's inside.
Well, it's a toy, and it can never be the same again once it's been broken.
Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew.
The two of you, huh? And of course that means Mr. Eingard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. A wooden puzzle with a hollow inside. Only Karita and Andrews know about how to open it.
Well, Mr. Wright, I think you even have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. The bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to the point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box?
What's inside?
That's right. That's what we are going to find out next, witness. Yes? You are the only one who can open this. Please. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note.
Receipt? I don't think we need to guess at what this is, do we, Mr. Wright? Suicide note? It was the suicide note! It's the suicide note.
The suicide note.
The suicide note left by Juan Carita's former manager, Celeste Impax. Until now, no one knew of the whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Carita himself. Why did he hide it? It seems Celeste Impax had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is the most definitely the note that she left right before she committed suicide.
Order! Witness, did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard all about it by Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere, because it had already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Mr. Edward's pace. So now the suicide note has been found. What's the next logical question? What is written on the notes? That's right, at least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud.
Very well.
The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impax left us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Engard. About being engaged to Carita and Engard's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all.
And that's all Miss Impax has to say.
There's one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Engard.
Then what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for a murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word!
Matt Engard values above all else refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. On inside the figurine, it tells of Engard's horrible misdeeds. It's Engard's fault that woman killed herself. And this time, he even went so far to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible, what a selfish person. I guess there are slimeball lawyers on that there who will defend these creeps too. Dude, I don't know, okay. Part of me is a little bit, like, upset, like, that Felix has been defending all the people he's been defending except Engard has been, like, innocent people, and he's always been judged badly like this. And then, I get it. Yeah, it's one, like, it's a murderer. I can get, like, people maybe being upset by the lore, but I just feel like Felix doesn't deserve this, man. Maybe because I know more of the situation of, like, why he's doing this because of Maya's sake, but, like, oh my god. I just feel like he just gets constant hate and whenever he, like, tries to defend someone, or when he defends someone who's innocent or guilty. There's no room for doubt here. Mr. the Killer's client's goal was to obtain the suicide notes, and the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
How am I supposed to escape this one now?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay? There are 2 deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of the situation though of one of those.
The gavel's already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry!
Suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Ooh. Ooh, the suicide note.
Objection!
Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It looks like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. I think Your Honor believes that Matt Engard killed in order to obtain this,
Yes, that is correct.
but that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there is a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Kurita until the night of the murder. And as the case, I say that Matt Engard could not have known what was written on that note.
Oh, I didn't think it was that way.
Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said.
Order! You made a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Urchin, what is your opinion?
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
What is this?
It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. The type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying!
Hold on. What the? I thought the spy camera was in my possession. Ha, he stole it from me. He like took it out from your pocket.
Matt Engard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find out which other's weaknesses.
And?
The victim, Juan Corrido, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Engard.
Order, Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
You don't tell me you knew about our client's spying activities.
Well, sort of.
Sort of, it is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright.
I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on the hunch, using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were on the camera.
Matt Engard's fingerprints were on there.
Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Engard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along.
He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey, now what's the lawyer thinking?
Mommy, is that Ben the bad killer guy?
Shh, stop! Don't look at him! Why is there a child in here? The way he's sweating is just so nasty.
Phoenix,
Yes, Chief?
have you figured out what you're going to do next yet?
What am I going to do next? Is running away like a frightened child work?
I know it seems like Mr. Adroth is very close to putting the lid on the case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing.
Well, what is it, Mia?
There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate.
Something he should investigate.
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded, but for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
It's because this is a game, Phoenix. This is a game.
I already think this time we finally understand everything. Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can you figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Hold on. I don't know what it is either, but we'll see. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
There! Your Honor! The defense has no intention of letting this go easily.
You're beginning to sound desperate.
It's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not you like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your points, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? Hey, I need to say it to the whole world! To this whole room, Mia. So you're telling me that I forgot something. You're so close to Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. Oh, I don't even— No! The bear? Am I, this thing? Changes the footage taken by the spy camera to radio waves and transmits the data. I think it's this one. Changes it? Or the bear? I think it's this one. Oh fuck, it's wrong. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed, but I think that item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Whoops!
Mr. Wright, after this trial is over, I would like to see you in my chambers. I think there are a few things we need to discuss.
It's still not there. Maybe the bear then. Yes, Your Honor. If you're going to speak, at least use your brain to make up something intelligible. So you're telling me that I forgot something. It might be the bear. Might be this bear then. It's the bear or this. No, I think it might be the photo. Oh, it could be the photo. Because he could turn into be like, Phoenix could be turned into be like, oh, with Luffy and Celeste, maybe Ingard loved her, and the photos, the thing's a fake or something. I don't know. But we didn't talk about this one. Edgeworth looked through this. I'm pretty sure he looked through the stuff there. It's just this thing, I think, is the only one. It's not that one either. Okay, maybe it's the bear. Can't believe it's taken 3 of my health. Like, that is so harsh. It's not that. What is it? Oh my god. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure then. I don't know.
Ah, fuck it, I'll just do the card. Yeah, no. Okay, let's go back. I don't know what they are. I don't know what it could be.
Objection!
Well, we're gonna go down the line then, as I'm not really sure. Imagine it's like nothing. I shouldn't have just made an objection. Like it tricked me. The radio. Maybe it could be a person. I wonder if it just could be a person. I pressed the suicide note, right? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Let me look at that suicide note again. Oh, it is! What the fuck? Okay. Who knows? I mean, sure, the suicide note was found inside the bear. But this bear was in my possession only for a few... until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on the suicide note has yet to be analyzed.
Oh?
So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence is really written by Miss Impax or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed.
Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting.
Mr. Wright! Are you saying the suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you're the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engard. Who is to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into the bear? How dare you! Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witnesses to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning the figurine. The only person other than the victim who could have solved the puzzle is the witness himself. Our glasses broke again. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt Engard. I did no such thing. Bro, this is awful because we know she didn't.
Right, if you're going to pronounce the suicide note as fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory.
Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented the scrap of paper as evidence. This means the burden of the proof lies with you, the prosecution.
That's enough! Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide notes?
If this defense has started, the handwriting has yet to be analyzed.
That's the case. Seems that yet again we have reached a point where the verdict is impossible.
It's impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry out the trial over one more day.
I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day.
I don't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. Here goes the both the prosecution defense further investigate.
Handwriting analysis, my butt! That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time! And you're just guilty. Look, an idiot can tell you that.
I think we've reached the end of the line.
Guilty! 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 Guilty, guilty, guilty! Oh. Bye, Phoenix.
Oh my god.
Whose phone is ringing?
What is that sound?
It's Gumshoe. Hello? Gumshoe? What is with him? What's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer?
Yeah. He got away.
What?
I'm sorry, pal, I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I'm sure there's some way to make it up to you, I really do.
Anyway, what's going on?
I found these hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone.
Oh shit!
This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry, I just need a little more time.
But
Don't tell me we don't. We don't have any more time.
guilty, guilty, guilty! Guilty! Do you hear that? They're calling for his head.
Mr. Wright, can't. For us to come this far and...
Oh! What is it?
Let me talk with Register Edgeworth.
I can't do that! I'm in trial right now! Does he just throw the phone at Edgeworth and it hits his head? You're like, ah!
Mr. Edgeworth, Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after.
Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! he did throw it! Oh my god, it's so funny! He did throw it and then span the picture. That's so goofy.
Mr. Edgeworth. Please, you have to got to buy us more time. Court is in session.
No!
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you were saying?
Mr. Wright, this is the court of law!
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but
We looked into this, however. It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow.
at this time I really can't do anything.
Court is now adjourned for today.
No.
Objection!
Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth,
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
For what purpose?
We can perform the necessary tests on the piece of evidence in the time.
Oh, but can you really obtain the results in 30 minutes?
I believe we can, Your Honor.
Wouldn't it be better if you adjourned it today and reconvene tomorrow?
30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all what I'm asking for.
Please, Your Honor.
Very well. At this prosecution's request, this court will take a now 30 minutes recess. Be advised that I will not allow another recess today.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us.
The court will now take its final recess of the day.
Ooh. Oh my god!
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation?
The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes. We can't find her in that time. Or can we?
Reports. Is that Mr. Edgeworth?
We don't have time to spit it out.
Right. Looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident and he's rushed to get away.
A few things. And can we have any of them as evidence?
Oh, I thought you'd ask, pal. I've got the things he left with me right now and I'm on my way over.
Really?
That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swept the stuff and ran.
What?
Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I got to put the law on hold for now.
Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get into much trouble over this. Dude, he's been getting into a lot of trouble.
With my Hugo jug, the car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission, and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out all the stops and running over your lights.
Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. What the fuck? What?
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me. No one can stop me.
Oh shit. What happened?
Sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
What was he thinking? We gotta hurry and call for help.
We had no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them.
No, we can't let that happen.
Well, if there is a way, we can find a way out where he is, then we stand a chance.
Why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find exactly where he is at this moment? That's right. There is a way.
What? How?
I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Ow. Ugh. Okay, this thing.
Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess that won't work, huh? I guess it's up to me. Alright, I will think of something on my end. Look at your hopes too high. I'll try to do my best.
I don't know what it was though. Did I say something wrong? Yeah, you did, but I'm not sure.
Edgeworth, what is it?
I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to try to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, it can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
The verdict. Is Prosecutor Edgeworth right here?
Yes, bailiff.
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. Let's go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do.
Yeah, I think I have to stop here. My ear actually is hurting. Okay, then, so I think we're gonna be in the last part. And I think this might be the end. This feels like we're actually at the very end, so. Dang, a lot of things happen. And I guess Engard was, like, a bad guy then. Oh my gosh, poor Phoenix. He's in a tough situation. He's like, the roles have been reversed with Edgeworth and him, where, like, wow, we're defending the bad guy, so what do we do? And I think that's really interesting. I'm assuming that's like a thing lawyers ever, like usually have gone through about defending one bad person, and they have to decide what do they choose. So yeah, I will end stream here, and then we'll probably finish this. Actually, finishing this next week probably, and I feel like this will actually be the last time we're gonna play Phoenix Wright Justice for All probably. Anyways, okay, I'll be heading out. I'll see you guys later. I guess I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Hope you guys have a good night or good day wherever you are. Bye-bye.